Good afternoon. Oh, chat filter, all messages. Yeah, there we go. Taking a different way home. Had to go stop, see a friend. Guess my wife already went through all of her data that she just got like last week. She may not be on. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome to the way. Gorilla, tag something. That's not a name I recognize though. Welcome. Glad you could join us. If you don't have a favorite Bible verse, put in a prayer request. If there's something you're struggling with, or just leave a comment. Let me know that you're there. Philippians 4:13, I believe, is the I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Could be wrong about that. Taking a different route home today, just because I went and saw a friend on the other side of town. So it makes sense to go this way. Okay. Here we go. Anybody have a family member that might be sick that we can pray for? Maybe you're dealing with health issues yourself, or if not, it's going to be a quiet ride home. Get some people commenting, leaving a prayer request or a favorite Bible verse. I will pray for you, and I will read the Bible verses at the end of the ride. If you've been here before, Joshua 19, is that the whole chapter? Oh, Yeshua Yod. I guess it's technically pronounced Vav, but appreciate everybody dropping a Bible verse in the comments. We will be reading them along with the prayer requests. We had kind of a heat wave today. A lot of the snow has melted off. I mean, it's still out there, but there's less of it. So, for those who are watching, and if you haven't been around for a while, I've been thinking about this idea with YouTube Shorts, where I take some of the verses that people give me to read and doing a little, right now we're calling it the Road Chronicles, but I've been working on some different names, is taking the verse, doing a little breakdown, doing a little bit of application, and that's probably going to be a daily piece of content. So if you're interested in that or anything else that we're doing here, hit the subscribe button. I do all my self-promotion at the end, so I won't mention any of that yet. But they're still working on that house. We tore that down early last summer. Oh man, I can't wait to get this snowblower out of the back of the truck. When there was snow in the back of the truck, the snowblower wouldn't move around much, but now that there's no snow in the back of the truck, it likes to slide around and move a bit. Yeah, I had a good chat with my friend there. Might be able to get me some extra work over where he works. I've also been thinking about, a couple years ago I sold snacks and drinks and stuff out of my vehicle just on the side to make a little bit of money. And I told him I'm thinking about doing it again. Because nothing against the place that I work for, but it's just that time of the year where we're not getting a whole lot of hours, a whole lot of work. Well, yeah, so far so good. Free. That thing's been there for 2 years. Nobody wants that plywood table. Not sure about Joshua 19, but I'm pretty sure I know what Philippians 4:13 is. Well, I guess no matter which road I'm on, people are just going to ride my bumper, man. I got one behind me. Oh, that's a gnarly bump. Yeah. Taking the back road too, I'll be able to get a peek at the wood chip pile. I've been pretty anxious about that. Man. pine boards for sale. I don't know. You must have a sawmill down in there. Imagine with the temperatures we've had today, almost 50 degrees. Oh, this road is rough. I'm sure that doesn't sound too great on the stream, but at least one person's sticking it out with me. During the summer, this road is so much better. I think it has a lot to do with like frost heaves and whatnot. It's just a road that cuts out through the woods. Yeah, I might actually take the snowblower out. Well, depending on if the ice is cleared up in the driveway a little bit. Oh, let's see, wood chip pile. Covered in snow. Oh, it's open. That pile is clear and ready. I am like 75% sure I'm taking the snowblower out of the truck. We're gonna start taking this way home. Even though I feel like driving on a washboard. But I don't know how that's gonna work, because I know the driveway is probably not cleared out by now, and even if it is, it's probably gonna be super muddy. I'm gonna have to wheelbarrow it from the end of the driveway down into the woods where I want it. Excuse me. Change of scenery will do me good, I think. Gotta open this window, boy. Look at the God, though. I think that's what everybody shows up for, is just me yawning. Oh, we're almost off this road. Oh, my word. This is awful. Whee! Oh, I'm so glad that road's over. There we go. Smooth. Well, I guess not. Seems like there was a house there before, huh? There's a little tiny house. Wow, bigger than ours, but still pretty tiny. Oh, some more bombs. Here we go. Yeah, sweet. Oh, down the big hill. Here we go. Back window's open a little bit. That's funny. So I gotta go in and grab a few things at the grocery store. I'm gonna be a few minutes, but But if everybody wants to stick around until I come back out, we can keep having a conversation. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm going to take a shortcut. Oh, let's see if I can find a decent parking spot. Can't tell if the squeaking is a ball joint, like my buddy said, or it's a shock. But I shall return in just a few minutes. I think this lady's trying to yell at me, and I couldn't care less. Get in there. Hold on. Okay, let's see if anybody else popped on. Nope, nobody's yet. Welcome back. I just got back from the grocery store. Hey, if anybody's looking for a deal on 2-liter soda, Coke products, anyways, go to Orono IGA. I just hope I didn't forget anything. Okay. Boy, I thought gas was going down, but nope. Regular is $3.19. But a couple of weeks ago, it was like $2.35, $2.45 after dropping quite a bit. So I don't get it. Oh, some of the movies now are just. The only one I'd probably go watch is I Can Only Imagine 2. Scream 7, no. Iron Lung, no. How to Make a Killing, no. Let's see how much they've done on the bridge in Old Town. I'm not going to say that word. Girder Construction. 3-2-26, so that's already over. Oh, looks like the temporary bridge is still being used. Obviously, they're not done with the bridge yet. 1-lane road ahead. What is going on here? 2 lanes, come on. They have made some progress, though. Your 4-ways are on for no reason. So, see if there's any progress being made. The University of Maine Farm. I see a bunch of hoop houses, but there's no plastic up. Boy, I do kind of want to up my mirror here a little bit. Look at that. Yeah, that looks better. Oh, school buses. I forgot. Everybody's got to stop. Boy, you'd think the buses would pull into that housing development instead of making all this traffic wait. Can I read that sticker? Oh, Acadia. Are you afraid I'm going to get too close to you? Boy. Where'd that person come from? Huh. Just cross the street. I guess I'll have to figure that one out. I'm not doing it. Oh, I kind of have to, don't I? Well, good. Let all those people out of school. Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting that I've got that community garden spot in Old Town. Last summer I grew some sunflowers. They actually grew really well. Maybe we can get some more growing. It might be a nice place to build a seed stock of some sun-loving plants. Wow, there is just a line of traffic coming out of that school. Light to light to light. This is just crazy. Crazy. Oh man, I gotta wait for the light, gotta wait for traffic. Oh man. Sometimes you can see it on people's faces when they're driving. They're just so butthurt that they gotta wait. If you're one of those people, I'm sorry. But what are we braking for? It's a green light. Bro, seriously? Stop and go traffic. I mean, sure, it's 25, but we're only doing 20, 21 miles an hour. So, the term charity, right? Some people interpret charity in multiple different ways. To me, charity, giving people things, if that's the definition we're going to go by, is not good for people. I mean, if somebody's in a dire situation, sure. But giving the homeless, and this is going to sound really bad, but giving the homeless gloves and boots and scarves and coats and all that stuff isn't helping the problem. So there's a difference between giving people things and giving them a hand up. So a handout versus a handout. Handout versus hand up. I am more than willing to give people a chance to kind of bring themselves up out of that situation. That's why I advocate for the type of community that I'm trying to build. Faith-based, intentional, tiny house community. That may sound like a lot, but it's really not. So just giving people shelter and the requirement to do something in the community. Not out, out in town, but in the community itself, the tiny house community. People got to work. I mean, there may get to a point in the community where, people don't have to work as much. And then I'm going to ask people if they're willing to go out to town, that kind of community, and volunteer somewhere, in a soup kitchen or a warming center. Because there's scripture that says if a man doesn't work, he doesn't eat. Oh boy, look at the comments. Hi. I meant to say hi, my bad. John 3:16. Oh, Gerald's back. Hey, Gerald. I've got some new studies out on the Patreon page. We're still doing the devotionals Monday through Friday. If that's something that interests you, in my channel description, there's a link to my Patreon page. If you want to support the show, support the ministry, my Cash App is in the live description. Thank you. I appreciate that, Gerald. Oh, this belt. I think I've got a belt getting ready to go on the truck here. But yeah, I've still been doing this multiple times a day, Monday through Friday. So if you remember the Patreon, Gerald, on Sundays, I've been thinking about going live for a little while on Patreon, because I do a Bible study with my grandmother at her house. So if that's something that you're interested in, let me know. I'm more than willing to increase the amount of time that I'm live on Sunday. Possibly the same amount of time I'm live over here. It's usually around noon time, Eastern Standard Time. Just be aware that this Sunday is the time change. I've also been working on a project that another audience member suggested last week. And the current name of the series would be The Road Chronicles. Kind of goes along with me driving all the time. But it'd basically be YouTube shorts with a verse. That's why I'm always asking for people's favorite Bible verse. A verse, a little bit of a breakdown, and then a little bit of application in our life. I do a lot of things on Sunday, but I'll watch when I can. Yeah, no problem, man. Alright, this window's bugging me. All of that. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of some stuff to cater to the Patreon members, the people that join over there. Excuse me. Like something I was thinking about this morning, talking to people about the Road Chronicles, the YouTube short series, is that maybe giving Patreon early access to those shorts, like a week ahead of time or something. Because I can make a short or a video unlisted so that the only people that can see it are, say, for instance, the Patreon members. Yeah. Just enjoying the nice weather we're having. It's a little bit warmer today than normal. Melting away a lot of this snow. I took a different way home this afternoon just to get a look at the wood chip pile, the free wood chip pile. It looks like it's opened up, it's clear, so I could, as soon as I get the snowblower out of the back of my truck, I can clean out the rest of the stuff in the back of the truck. I can start getting wood chips. I've been a little anxious for this part of the season to come along because I need to get a lot of wood chips. I mean, a lot of wood chips. Doing that every day, doing a truckload every day. I mean, it's not a big truck. It's like it's kind of like an S10 from the late 90s. Like one of my dumpster diving people just posted a video. That's another thing, is I gotta start picking up scrap metal and gotta start making more money here. I'm down to my last $30 until Friday. Oh yeah, we still got snow. I mean, I am in Maine, so right now I'm driving up by the river here and it's still ice in the river. Hasn't even opened up yet, at least here it hasn't. Looks like there's some spots that are starting to thaw out and get a little soft. Yeah, I've seen, it's been a couple of decades since we've had a snowstorm after April 1st, but I've seen on April 1st snowing. I was probably like 13 or something like that, and I'm 41 now, so it's been a long time since I've seen snow on April 1st. I mean, spring's coming, so got less than 3 weeks to go till spring. I'm gonna start planting a bunch of my seeds that I've saved over the last year or so. We've got beans, we've got peppers. I might try to grow some jalapenos. I know we don't have a very long growing season for that kind of stuff, but that's another reason why I'm doing the wood chips, is because the wood chips will allow the fungal network in the soil to do its job. Because the fungal network will start breaking down those wood chips almost immediately. And eventually those wood chips are going to turn into really good soil. So the thicker I lay it, the better off I'm going to be down the road. Once warmer weather starts coming, I'll also be doing some shorts on the progress that I'm making on the property. I did some last summer, so if that's something you haven't checked out yet, go scroll through the channel and look at some of my stuff from the last year or so. Blue skies, well, it's a little cloudy to the west, but to the north, it's blue skies. Love it. It's funny, you know, God could have chose any color for the color of the sky, but he chose blue. I mean, some of the sunrises and sunsets are quite red and orange, but for the most part, blue it is. But yeah, there's, you know, in some spots I can see the grass or the ground where the snow is melted away, but there's still spots here on the side of the road that are 6 inches deep with snow. I'm guessing you guys don't have any snow where you are, Gerald. No snow anymore. Good fishing in Maine. Or that's a question. Yeah. My second job, I haven't worked for him in a few weeks, but he in the wintertime he'll sell bait to ice fishing folks. But we've got a lot of lakes. He's got a book on the counter at the shop. It shows all the lakes, what fish are in it, how deep the lakes are. During the summer, he doesn't really sell bait, but there are people out there that do a lot of fishing in the summertime. Yeah, I'm surprised it's not as big of an industry up here as you'd think. Like, I thought about once I get my truck fixed up, get a hitch on it, maybe be able to tow a small boat, be able to take people out on the lakes and whatnot. You fish a lot. Cool. I haven't been fishing since I was a kid. You know, if you know anything about Maine, you'll know about Moosehead Lake. It's one of the largest lakes in the state. But that's where I used to go fishing as a kid. A lot of white perch, yellow perch. I guess they're not really good for eating unless you know how to deal with them, but the best man at my wedding, he lives in Peru now, but we've known each other since we were teenagers, and he did a lot of fishing when he was here in the States. I don't know how it is down in Peru, but I know how to get the meat off most fish. That's awesome. You know, that's a skill set, man. That's like, you know, with my skill set, doing tires and oil changes, working on outdoor power equipment, be able to at least kind of teach people how to do those things, whether it's like with you knowing how to debone a fish or whatever it's called, me teaching people how to change a tire, not just take it off the vehicle and put a spare on, but actually change a tire, take it off the wheel, put a new one on. We're doing an oil change or general maintenance stuff, working on their own lawnmower, how to take a spark plug out, how to put a new one in, and that kind of goes along with the intentional community idea, is that I'm not going to have the skills, every skill set necessary to build the community. I'm going to need other people that have skill sets that can come alongside me and kind of fill the gap of the skill set necessary. You know, I have no idea how to grow food, but I'm going to try. Raising chickens, I helped my grandmother last summer, or last fall, when she would go to my uncle's house. You know, somebody had to be there to feed and water the chickens. So, chickens are super easy. I've watched a lot of Joel Salatin videos on mobile chicken coops. Well, what's the holdup here, Subaru? Yeah, get out of the way, bro. Thank you. I'm getting ready to drive through the worst spot of reception. Once we get to the house, we should be all right. So if you want to stick around for a few minutes, I would much appreciate it. If you have a favorite Bible verse, you got to get it in now. Only about 10 minutes to go. Get a Bible verse in if you want. Like I said, we've got some Bible verses to read once we get to the house. Oh, Gerald, you like turkey? Because there's about 15 of them in front of the pastor's house here.